So when I was again going back to your age, Tov Shemem Aleph, 1981, you have a night that you don't think anything special. It's Yom Tov. A lot of Orchim here, a lot of Fabrengens, Sukkahs. That's what we knew Sukkahs was about. You went to your Sukkah, you had a Fabrengen. Tov Shemem Aleph, all of a sudden, the year of Hakel, the year the Rebbe initiated Simchas Hashem, the Rebbe started talking after Ma'ariv. So as I told you before, there was always a place in the front where kids felt safe. Nobody pushed you. And all of a sudden, nobody was safe anymore. Everybody ran in and jumped over the table that was protecting the children and scared them in the front. Everybody ran towards the front where the Rebbe was saying the Sikha. And from there on began every single year that the Rebbe would speak after Ma'ariv, talk about the Ushpizin, and talk about the Simcha of Simchas Beis HaShoeva. So that night, no one really took it, I was a child, but nobody really took it to know what extent it would be. But the Rebbe said, we have to push it to have a Simcha Beis HaShoeva. It's an intense Simcha. People that night were Farbrengen, Middle Kingston Avenue, and they ended up dancing in the middle of the street. After Farbrengen. I guess they reported it to the Rebbe, and the Rebbe spoke about it the next night. That he got the idea that not only they were dancing, later on the Rebbe said that the street was dancing itself. The Rebbe greatly appreciated and accepted that to be the method of Simchas Beis HaShoeva. So just for I think people are watching this in Crown Heights and can't see Hashem Sabracha. When you think about many of the Rebbe's campaigns, you think about shluchim that are fulfilling the campaign. Lighting big menorahs, going to get proclamations from city officials. Many of them, if making a public seder. You think about shluchim who are doing it in Nepal and Russia and everywhere all around the world, doing the Rebbe's mitzvahim. This is one mitzvah that I don't know how it is anywhere else in the world, but you could truly say that Crown Heights is fulfilling this Eidah perfectly. This is what the Rebbe wanted. It's right there in Crown Heights every single night. Simchas Beis HaShoeva, people from all over. Many of the neighborhoods, of course, mostly come in Chol HaMoed, but it's a real intense dancing. So let me describe you what the first night of Sukkot felt like. So the Rebbe would say a Sikha. Afterwards, you have to have Chazorah. You want to hear what the Rebbe said, you want to review it, you have to remember it. Sometimes it's 3 days you have to remember it. Can you imagine? Thursday, Friday, and Shabbos, and you can't write it down. Nobody can write it down till Matzah Shabbos. Then the Rebbe would say a Sikha, where the Rebbe would go into the big Sukkah the first night and talk to the guest. All the Urchim that came, the Rebbe wanted to speak to them in the Sukkah. The Rebbe didn't have a Farbrengen in the Sukkah since 1971, I think it was, because it was a terrible tragedy. Someone got hurt very badly. And from then on, the Rebbe stopped having it Farbrengen in the Sukkah. But the Rebbe spoke the Sichas from 1981, from Tov Shemem Aleph, and the Rebbe went to the Sukkah to speak to the Urchim. I always managed to be in there. I mean, I wasn't a guest, but just to make sure that I pick up what's going on over there. And it was one year that I was extremely hard. The Rebbe really wanted to go on top of a stage and speak to the Urchim. It was very difficult. The Rebbe was climbing himself. I was right there next to the Rebbe, and until they brought the stender. But the Rebbe really wanted to speak to the Urchim in a very close way, in a perfect way. The built for the candles. Right after that Urchim, Sikha, the Rebbe everybody went outside to dance. Kingston Avenue. That's what the Rebbe wanted. Right after you finished your meal, you went to dance. People should dance till the morning. Intense dancing. I don't know if your friends are in Crown Heights right now, but this is what Simchas HaShoeva is. You don't feel yourself. You listen to Sikha, you go to your Chazorah, you run home after you heard Chazorah, you already got the whole Sikha clearly, you go home, and you have a Farbrengen a little bit, then you go dance. The next morning, you can't sleep in. You want to bench Esrik, and the Rebbe is a little of an Esrik.